Here is Elly De La Cruz. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and the home opener is underway. Next pitch is downstairs.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch just misses. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Here's a 1-1. That one missing inside. Line drive, Lindor. They get the out on Acuna. 2 down, bases empty. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs, bases empty. Next offering misses. And that's ball 2.
2-1.
Ripped on the ground to second. Toss to Alonso. And Olson is set down. And that is the inning. Back here at Citi Field. And on the mound in this one, Cole Ragans. What do you got on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And stepping in for New York, Edmundo Sosa. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Olson. And a quick out, number 1. Now up to him, Francisco Lindor. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone.
Batting third, the first
Here's Pete Alonso. Inside. And that's ball 1. That one ripped. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Second inning set to go. Here's Josh Naylor. Naylor, 27 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And that one fouled off.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. And now it's filled up. And a swing and a miss. And quickly one away in the second. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Not close with that one. And it's 1-0.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. Ripped to short. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second.
Michael Harris.
In there at the knees. And that's strike 1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Jonah Heim next up for the Braves. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Mark Vientos. Reagan's back to work. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Hammered, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now at the plate, Jordan Westburg. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Two balls.
Squirts away a little bit. Vientos on at first, nobody out. Ground ball right side, could be 2 to Elliott, second for 1. On to first, double play. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman. Not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
And another ball. Right through there for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. Back here in Queens, here's the third baseman, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer.
That misses the zone. Ball one. And a foul ball. That just misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's inside. Cut out and missed. Struck him out. Now 1 away. Thairo Estrada to the plate. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Is out of play. Foul ball, still 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Elly De La Cruz. Next up for the Braves, he's 0 for 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Top of the third, no score. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the third. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Freddie Fermin. Looks like he wants the signs again. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To third. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Steer over to second. How about that double play? And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake McCarthy. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Be my ambition, be my addiction. Show me what I'm missing. Show me how you listen. This is my addiction. I know that I'm listening. Wasn't planning on this.
Back here at Citi Field, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
In there at the knees. It's 0-1.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that one hammered way back there. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. And the batter now, Matt Olson.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Fastball for a strike. And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike. On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso. And Olson is set down. And now it's Josh Naylor. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nimmo brings it in for the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And here it comes. That one almost got him.
1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Hard hit to third. Over to second for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Alonso takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Well, I saw that changeup really well. Just a little early, still barreled it. As you see, home run distance, just couldn't keep it fair.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Good job to fight that one off. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering upstairs.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
On the ground is short. Throw on to Olson, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here in Queens, here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
Marcell Ozuna.
Manaea back to work. Fouled off down the right side.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Ozuna swings and drives one. Well hit to left. This one's got a chance. On the warning track and hauls it in. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Doubled in his first AB. Harris measures 6 feet even, 24 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019. That's off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That catches the corner. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jonah Heim, 0 for 1 so far. And it stays fair.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
And the batter now, Spencer Steer. Swinging a foul out of play. Heim leads off first with one away. Up and in, and the count even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout, and an excellent job keeping it right there.
Up next for Atlanta, the second baseman, Thairo.
And next for Atlanta, Thairo Estrada. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Fouled off left side. Up the middle, and a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes. Right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next to hit, Elly De La Cruz. The shortstop takes the ball. And fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that is downstairs. Now 3-1. Swing and a miss. 2 on, 2 outs. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
2 outs, bases full. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. 0 for 2 in this one. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Lindor throws across the diamond, and Acuna retired. They limit the damage here. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now here's the Mets DH, Mark Vientos. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Late on that fastball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
Ball 2.
Fought off foul. That one well upstairs. Full count, 3-2. That one is absolutely belted. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Westberg in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. It bangs off the wall. Throws to second. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
All over that one right there. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Now a chance for Brandon Nimmo.
0-1's the count.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Ozuna ranging after it. Brings it in. 2 away. Freddie Fermin now for the Mets. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And a swing and a miss there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Caught him looking for the K.
You see something in my soul just don't feel right. I try to open up, but then I close tight. 'Cause who could understand?
And we're back. And now the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson. Now pitching for the Mets, number 24, Kyle Nelson.
Here comes a pitch. Just
that ball
missed.
went out.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Naylor
Ball 1,
up for the
strike.
third time and takes ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at 1. And misses inside. Fouls one off. 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Outside low. 3-2 now. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. McCarthy makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he won around. Ruled a swing. That one hammered center field. McCarthy makes the grab. 2 away now. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Inside, just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. McCarthy makes the catch, and that is that. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the inning. Now here is Tyrone Taylor. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. Inside. And now it's even 1-1. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Jake McCarthy up now for the Mets. Grounded out his first time up. This one ripped, but foul to the right. 1 out, bases empty. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So the batting order turns over, and here is Sosa to the plate. He was late there, strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's hard hit on the line. Reaching for it and brings it in. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 68, Jason Foley.
And he'll step off and take the signs again. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Next one misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's out.
Line drive.
Cat-like reflexes over there for Pete Alonso.
Down the third baseman, Spencer Steer, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
And that is out of play. And 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Nimmo has it sized up. And he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Estrada up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Here are the top half of inning number 7. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Nimmo running hard to get it. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here in Queens, set for the last half of the 7th. And down to shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now pitching
Griffin Jax taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Lindor swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Hammered on the line, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Off the mark there. Now 1-2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Lindor gets his lead at first with nobody out. And the Polar Bear strikes out.
Now batting, the designated
So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. 1 for 2. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that one fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate, Jordan Westburg.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run. Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
That pitch gets the corner. That's strike 1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
2 outs. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Ready to begin the eighth. Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
It's good. Speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And fires in a fastball at 95. Vesia goes 6'1". He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is outside. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-0. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss, strike one. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the eighth. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nimmo hauls it in, and there's one away. Here is Matt Olson, 1 for 3.
Olson.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Even with the pitch on the outside part of the plate, he still pulled that one into the outfield. And the defense was ready for it with the shift, but no one could come up with it.
Naylor now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That one inside, and that's ball one. Olson stands at first with one out. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the slider just misses. Struck him out swinging. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 38, Jesus Quintana.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. Inside. Check swing, and he went. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and a slider.
2-2 count.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that one upstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now Michael Harris the second. First pitch misses. Fly ball center field. McCarthy on the move. And that'll do it. Bottom of the eighth. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
New arm out of the bullpen, number 43.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin.
Freddie.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. 2 down. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Swing and a miss.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
1 ball.
The Mets trailing by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Not close with that one, and the count's even at 2.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Olsen. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. Tinoco back to work. Toss to Alonso. 1 up, 1 down. Spencer Steer next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
Second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. The next offering misses. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes. Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
In the air out towards right center. McCarthy on the move. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Citi Field. And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. First pitch, and he just misses. There's a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Ball 2.
A little bit low, and it's 2-1. Fouled off. He was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And it remains 2-2. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Back to the top of the order. Now it's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. So they turn to their closer, Robert Suarez.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
That one in triple digits.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Got him swinging. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Yeah, that's fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. And that one fouled off.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, no movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Tying run at the plate. Pitch misses there. 2-2.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still
swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So last chance for the Mets. And now Pete Alonso 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence.
Suarez is just 1 strike away. Got him. That's the ball game. Reagans with his first major league win.
So you better buzz, and it's you really wanna us.